road to 150,000. Hi, I'm a student studying civil engineering. Reading this sub makes me question if I should have been more ambitious in the career path I chose. It's not all about money for me, but I do want a lifestyle where I can help my family and not worry about money and afford to travel. Is it possible to make $150,000 or more in this field after 5 or 6 years? I'm willing to put in hard work. Just curious if anyone has been able to achieve this, or if I picked a career with too low of a ceiling for what I want. MCOL. Well, first of all, making $150,000 a year, you're still going to have to be conscious about money and reasonable about travel. Um, so uh, I don't know. I'm not sure 150K is the right number. But yeah, it's possible to make 150K or more in this field after 5 or 6 years. I almost did it at 4 years, but that included compensation for cost of living. I was working out on a construction site and getting paid in per diem for a housing allowance. So I was getting that. But um, yeah, it's possible. I'd just say, work in the field, be a mercenary, work for EPC firms, live in the middle of nowhere, be willing to travel and move all the time on projects, and live in a trailer, get some get that you drag from place to place, work extended overtime, and get yourself get yourself as much money as possible. But after 5 or 6 years, I mean, even after 6 years, you can become a doctor, and you can be 4 years in med school if you get in. 2 years of residency, and then a couple more years after that if you want to specialize. And you'll be like $300,000 to $700,000 as a doctor, but you'll also be $300,000 plus in debt, and years and years of not making money. So I don't know how to help you. You can make that kind of money. You put in hard work. No, but any kind of, I mean, it's the same in any industry. I mean, accounting, finance. I mean, you're not guaranteed $150,000 a year in anything except for maybe if you're a doctor. But even as a doctor, I mean, you could not pass your board exams and then have all that debt, and then not become a doctor, and then you have all that debt. That's not a guaranteed thing. You could work extensive hours in residency and completely burn out and then quit and then still have all the debt. I mean, nothing's a guaranteed thing. So if you're ambitious and you work hard, and you network and kind of play the game right, then yeah, you can make $150,000 or more in the field after 5 or 6 years. I wouldn't expect it, but you can. Maybe Kimley Horn if you work 80 hours a week, or Kiewit site engineer. Yeah, you can, especially for you. The value of the dollar might be lower too 5 or 6 years from now. Yeah, I'll say yes, you can make it. It's pretty reasonable, especially if you work for an EPC firm or work for a company that allows overtime or travel extensively. I think you can make it.
I'm miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Now I'm not complaining, My thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.